We're moving ahead with our Swift playgrounds, and we're going to move into something that computers are actually particularly good at, and that is repetition. It means a computer can do stuff over and over and over again without any need to take a coffee break, rise up and unionize. Um, the computer will just keep doing stuff until you remove the power, which is kind of part of the computer's magic. Because remember, all the computer can do are really simple things. But if it can repeat those simple things over and over and over again, uh, it becomes the magic that you see when you play a video game. It's really just doing math, calculating the position of the arm of the player's character and the projectile being thrown and the target. It's really just math, and part of that magic is repetition, which is one of like the three basic things that computers do well. So this lesson focuses on how to create the simplest type of repetition, something called a for loop. Now, for loops don't just exist in Swift, they exist in every programming language. And the thing about a for loop is it's a repetition structure that you use to repeat one or more commands when you know how many times they're going to be repeated. So we'll go step through the tutorial here. Imagine you're helping someone plant seeds in a garden. All right, this is a monotonous task. It's boring. You probably don't like it. I don't like it either, really. But for each of the 4 seeds, there's a definite set of steps that you repeat in order to achieve the goal, which is planting the flower. So for each of the 4 seeds, you make a hole, you place the seed, and then you move 5 inches forward. After that, you're going to repeat those steps. So this is the syntax you're seeing here that Swift uses to get the computer to repeat a series of instructions. So the instructions to get repeated are make a hole, place the seed, move 5 inches forward. The structure that makes those 3 steps repeat is called a for loop, and the syntax for the for loop starts here. For each seed in 1 dot 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 4. This means we're going to count the number of times we do the repetition. We're going to start at 1 and we're going to end at 4. And one of the reasons we call this a for loop is because it starts with the word for in almost every language. And for just means repeat this for this many times. And again, you saw this in functions. Here's the brace brackets, these crazy brackets here that contain the instructions to be repeated. If you forget to close a brace bracket in your program, it's the worst. So nice of the Swift Playgrounds editor to take care of them for you, but if you accidentally delete one, your program's not going to do what you want. So here we go. This is the code where Swift has just turned those instructions into commands by putting them in the correct Pascal case and adding the parentheses for brackets. And now we can start coding. So we'll work through, maybe the first one of these, and then I'll leave them to you to do. They're pretty straightforward. Just a reminder, guys, you can call me if you have any questions. Either email me or you can hit me up through Microsoft Teams. We haven't started doing that, but we will pretty soon. Okay, so we're waiting. Here we go. We have our puzzle, and this puzzle is pretty straightforward. Let me see if I can rotate it around here so we can see it. So it looks like Byte is going to take 2 steps forward, collect his gem, and then take another step forward. What's going to happen after that? He's going to get teleported to the next place where he's going to repeat the same instructions over again. So we have an ideal set of commands that can be repeated a specific number of times, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times Byte's going to need to repeat this code, right? So if we get Byte to repeat the code 5 times, we put it here. This is where we put the number 5. So I in 1 dot 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 5. I here it's actually a variable. There'll be more on this later. We almost always use the variable I for a for loop in any programming language because it stands for iterations. And an iteration of a loop is just one time through the loop. So the number of iterations this loop is going to have are 5. Okay, so here we can enter our code. Here we have to put the steps that we're going to have byte repeat. So he's going to move forward. He's going to move forward again. He's going to collect the gem. And then what's he going to do? He's going to move forward again. All right, so these steps, if I just walk through it, move forward, and collect the gem, move forward, which will then teleport him here. If he does this 5 times, he should get happily to the end of the puzzle. Let's give this a try, see how it works. He wakes up, moves forward, gets his gem, moves forward, gets teleported. There we go. Comes out the next place. Excellent. It's all going according to plan. You know you can speed this up, but I'm just going to make us watch it at regular pace. And Byte's happy. We have completed the challenge, and we get the nice work and the green dot. So guys, work through these. This shouldn't take you too long to do. If you're having problems, do reach out. And if you're having troubles with your iPad app or whatever, just give me a shout and I'll see what I can do to solve that for you. Okay, hope you're well. Hope you have a good day. I will open the hand-in folder for this. And let's just say end of day on Friday, I would expect this done. Okay, thank you.